How you doing, my kings and queens? Real quick, how I would like to elaborate and extend the video that I was talking about earlier today about taking your rejection like a man if she says no. Because here's the thing: you can start out as a gentleman, but then if you don't take the gentleman, if you don't take the rejection well, and she says, "See, I told you that he wasn't classy. He can act classy all he wants, but can take rejection in a sophisticated manner. Can take rejection in a dignified manner." In other words, if you take rejection, you start out nice, but end out being mean or saying, "Forget this." That's why I'm checking out. That's why men don't approach ladies because they always say no, but they say okay to whoever they want to do, to whenever they feel like it. To the men that they like. If you go from that angle, it's as if you going from an angle of tit for tat, and then they may say, "Stop being tacky. Stop being Geppetto. Um, stop being tactless or stop being undiplomatic." You understand? So you gotta prove the lady's wrong. You gotta even prove that the lady, the, right? You gotta prove the lady's wrong, even if she never even if she never goes out with you or never is in a relationship with you. You gotta prove that she made the wrong relationship by walking away. That's the best way you can get the ladies who say no to you, who don't want to dance with you, who don't want to go out with you, who don't want to give you the number. Therefore, what I'm saying is start classy and classy. Don't start classy and sassy. Okay, it doesn't do yourself any good. It just shows that she's right. She thinks that she's better than you. She's superior than you, and she'll say that other dude, the Pookie, the Chad, the Ray Ray, the Tyrone, the Alpha males, the Lady Man, that they're even better than you, superior to you, and have more class than you. Even though they start out mean, but in the ladies' mind, they they, they're the bad boys start mean, but then deep down inside they're more classy than the nice guys. They're more sophisticated, they're more mature than the nice guys. The nice guys start nice but end up being babies or end up being immature. That they can't handle rejection, they can't handle they can't handle the ladies disagreeing with them. So she'll base that. So when she rejects you, she's testing you. And not just to be with her, but testing you with all the women. By saying, if he can't handle rejection from me, he can't handle rejection from the other ladies. It's not about can what uh, the ladies think or what she thinks, but that's how she'll size you up as. And then she'll talk to the other ladies, and then the word spread fast. You know how women, they stick together even more so than men. They come in packs, they come to threes, they come in fours, they come in five, they come in hundreds, thousands, and millions. You know they do. So please don't let her see that you are sweat, that you're upset, that you're frustrated, that you are discouraged. She said, if she sees that, she said, I got him. But if you take the rejection as a pro, as a trooper, as a champ, and she said, oh, maybe I was wrong with him. Let me give him the nice guy test. If he if he started out nice, but then when I say no to him, when he thought that they had me, then he's putting on a facade. He's being a phony. See, then she'll call you phony baloney because she thinking that you're being nice to get something out of her. It's similar to kids being nice to their parents, little kids being nice to their parents for Christmas to get presents, and when the parents don't give them the gifts that they want or as many gifts, then the kids might throw a hissy fit or a tantrum. Are you going to be some little kids and throw a tantrum if you don't get your way, or if you don't get the lady that you want, or you don't get the resource that you want? The best thing you could do is just walk on and keep on talking to as many ladies as possible. Even if you get rejected left or right, keep your head up. You got to show the lady that she made a bad decision, that you're more classy than the bad boys. You understand? If you act out that she did that, the bad boys is more classy than you and more deserving to be around women, which is not the case. You deserve, even as a nice guy or as a gentleman, you deserve to be around ladies just as much as the bad boys. You can hang out with the ladies the same way as the bad boys do. Don't let the ladies or the bad boys make you think otherwise. You understand? This is really serious. This is really crucial. I want you to get it. Don't think that when it's club time, you supposed to be in the room, you're supposed to be in the bed, and the bad boy's supposed to dominate the club, dance with the ladies, get the ladies' numbers, take the ladies to the room, even if they don't take them in the room. But the bad boys get all the ladies in. You either supposed to be in the room or sit in the sideline and just watch them dance. It's not supposed to be like that. Unless you make them, unless you let the bad boys dominate, or or unless you let the ladies, excuse me, with my summer self, dictate what you're supposed to do and not supposed to do. And you do so if you be intimidated by them, if you be scared with them, I say, oh, look, she got that leave me alone face, or look, she had that, uh, I'm out of her league look, so I'm not going to bother her. So when you muster the curse and talk to a lady, but then she give you a look of death, then you go back in the sidelines or on the sidelines. You have to do that, and I know it's not easy. I know it's going to take time, preparation, work. You have to plan things out, but it can work in your favor. But you got to put the work in. Remember, just as you're creative in those pretty boy contests, just as you're creative in the dance floor, be creative if the lady reject you. Just as you be creative and have fun and playful, if the lady accept you, you gotta have the same energy, the same motivation. If she uh, reject you, treat your rejection as if as if it never happened. Continue to keep on going on with your day. Don't act as if it's as if she rained on your parade, as if she ruined your birthday cake, as if it's a change of plans. You can still have a good night. You don't have to dictate. You have fun at the club, on your vacation, on your B day, anywhere you go. You can control that, not her. Yeah, you could control your fun. You could control your fate. You could control your destiny. No matter if she says no to you 100 times, 1,000 times, or a million times, you can control it. You're still a man, even if she uh, re, uh, rejects you all the way to Timbuktu, or reject you north, south, east, or west, and nowhere. Still go by the way it looks like or feel like. Go the way how you are. You know who you are and who you know. You gotta know who you are, and whose you are. Excuse me. You understand? That's more important than you feeling the rejection and looking as if you're not getting the ladies, but other dudes are getting ladies and you're not. Don't go by that. Go by the type of person who you are. You know deep down inside you're a good dude, worthy of a good woman. Therefore, don't give up on yourself. In order for the lady to give you a chance, you gotta give yourself a chance, and you gotta put yourself out there. And it's gonna sting. It's gonna hurt a little bit with the rejections. But when you get used to the rejections and have fun of being single, by dancing by yourself for a little bit, dancing by yourself at first in a club or at a party, and that's when the ladies is gonna start coming to you. Maybe not at first, but you be patient with yourself. And the ladies are gonna be patient with you and give you chances. And once again, don't go by the way it looks like. I say, oh, she could dance with that dude. She could take that dude on one date and him, invite him home. But with me, I gotta work twice as hard, 3 times as hard, 4 times as hard. You do so, then you're going by the way it looks like, go by the way it feels like. Uh, then, then you follow Satan's strategy. Satan, he wants you to get upset. He wants you to throw in the towel. He wants you to not leave the house. He wants you to think that old woman is going to say no and give you a hard time forever. He wants you to lose your youth, lose your 30s and 40s, and then get it right when it's too late at your 50s and 60s. Another thing, when you approach these ladies, you look them dead in the eye too. Because you show them that you have nothing to be ashamed about, that they don't phase you, that you respect them, but they gotta respect you too. So you look them in the eye. You gotta shake their hands if you don't want to. But if you, you do, you can give them a firm handshake and look them in the eye. Just as the wise person said, look a man dead in the eye and give him a firm handshake. You do the same thing to ladies. Look in the eye, give her a firm handshake. It doesn't have to be too hard, but firm enough. Show them that you're not scared, that you respect them, and they will respect you too. When you're in that club, that's your party. Don't act as if it's just her party and you move out the way and act as if you had to set up an appointment, set up a meeting um, to meet these ladies. You do so, you may do so for the rest of your life. For example, you say, "Oh, I can't talk to her. She's too busy." Yeah, I guess if she's the president or vice president, or I can't talk to her. She's on the phone. I know that's kind of tough. Sometimes when a lady's on the phone, she might be busy, but there's some you gotta be careful with that. That's your discretion. That's your protocol. That's your prerogative. If she's not on the phone, if she's with other ladies, even if they're talking, you could talk to them, no matter if she give you one word answers. But sell your best self. Uh, by being your best self, showing your best personality, showing your best traits, showing your best quotes, your statements, your jokes. This is where, uh, this is the moment of truth. This is when you're being authentic, you're being real, you're being down to earth. And if she still can't accept that, shame on that. I won't say shame on her. I'm not being judgmental, but that's on her. That's her issues, not yours, not your problem, not your business. That's her business. That she said no to you. Um, and remember, if women don't dance with you or they start dancing with you, but then they stop out of the blue, it could be a million reasons. You can fill in the blank for your peace of mind by saying, maybe she was too tired. Maybe she wanted to dance with her friend, so she wouldn't leave her friend out. Maybe she had to go to the bathroom. Maybe she was thirsty. Maybe she was dancing for an hour or two. Whatever the case may be, you can fill it in your own blanks if that would help you to cope. If she says no, you're not a failure. You understand? You're a winner, especially when you keep on trying. Even though she says no, you're still a winner, even if she rejects you a million times. You're still a conqueror, you're still a warrior, you're still the king with the crown. To let her take that crown off of you. You let her take the crown off of you by you stop trying, by you being scared of her, all these ladies. She's not gonna let you take her crown off, so you don't take your crown off, no matter what. Don't relinquish your crown or your mic. Never do that. Never that, Jack. Sure won't. This is serious stuff. You got it? And when you talk to the ladies, and if they're being brief, if they give you a hard time, you can say, you could be brief, you could give me one word answers, but you know what? You still pretty. You have a good day. God bless. Then you keep it moving from there. That's the best you can do. It's better than nothing. And then she might come around. If she doesn't come around, still, she's still pretty and God bless her. Don't change your view on her by saying, you're not all that anyway. He said, I don't know what I was thinking. So don't do any of that to get back at her. Don't seek vengeance or revenge. If she says no to you or she rejected you, say the rejection is up to you. The approach is up to me. You can say something like that. You can say the approach is up to me. The rejection is up to you. I try. I shot my best shot. I had to shoot my shot. I'm glad I did. I would do it again. Overall, when you accept her rejection, it shows that you respect her, and then she will respect you. Even though she don't want to be with you, but she'll respect you. Maybe she'll hook you up with one of her friends, or she'll look after you. She'll help you to get better with women. Even if she doesn't, she'll show you some level of respect. Another thing too is if you don't know what to say, that's fine. It's not the end of the world too, because women are supposed to be more outspoken than us anyway. Uh, what I'm saying is, even if you're quiet for 5 or 10 seconds, you can still dominate the conversation with the silence. Believe it or not, you can still dominate the conversation by being quiet. She might not be used to that. She's used to other dudes talking and laughing and tickling a funny bone, but you could stand out. You could be mysterious. You could be unique. You could be creative. You could be clever. You could be resourceful. You could be a genius. You could stand out. You say, I don't know about him, but he's different from the other dudes. He doesn't try to talk a lot or try to fill in Science is he just embraces them. That's what helps him to be in the here and now. That's what helps him to be in the moment. That's what helps him to practice mindfulness. I like this dude. There's something special about him. He's not afraid of being quiet. Therefore, you can speak when you need to speak and be quiet when you need to be quiet. You don't have to fill the awkward silences with fluff and gibberish or rubbish. That was rubbish. Give it another go. Therefore, practice makes purpose. You keep on talking to the lady, whether she accept you or reject you. You can create your own perfect. You can create your own perfect practice. Anywhere you go, you can create it today, right now, if you want to. If you see a pretty lady across the street waiting for the bus, you can say, "Hello, how you doing? What you up to? What you waiting for?" Well, she said, the bus." But you get what I'm saying, though. Said, I see you waiting for the bus and waiting for somebody. You waiting for me to talk to you while you wait for the bus. She said, "Not necessarily." Oh, no, not really. You can say, "Well, I could be your company while you wait for the bus." And then it don't have to be long. It could be 30 seconds. It could be a minute. You could be as short as you like, or you could be as long as you like. It's up to you. What do you say? What I'm just saying is, use a toolbox full of tools. Whether she accept you or reject you, you have the tools. You just not used to using them, or you don't know how to use them, or you're scared of using them. That's what you commit by finishing what you started. Don't give in easily. Don't give in your personality. Don't give in your joke. If she said, "What do you mean?" If she gaslight you, if she manipulate you, act as if you don't know what you're talking about, you finish your joke, finish what you started. Finish your statement, even if she disagree with you, even if she misunderstand you. You continue to say what you need to say, but you don't go back and forth with it now. Maybe once or twice, but not 3 or 4 times. Capiche, capuche, caprende. Okay, my kings and queens. Thanks for listening to me. Have a blessed day. See you later. Stay blessed. God bless. I will talk to you later. God bless.